Hi there, this video is for people with low back pain or sciatica. I'm Dr. Michelle and I'm a chiropractor from London, Ontario. I'm here to talk to you about some of the top 3 exercises that I do weekly to really help to strengthen my core. Because even though I'm a chiropractor, I find these exercises have really helped me over the years with different injuries and issues that I've had. So today, in our society, people are sitting too much, we're sedentary, and a lot of us are having a weak core, and this is putting a lot of stress on our spine and nervous system, which in turn causes us a lot of pain and symptoms. So I hope that you enjoy these 3 main exercises, and I hope you get as much benefit from them as I do. Hi everybody, now we're going to go through some of the strengthening exercises for the low back. The first one we're going to do is called the bird dog, and it's actually really great for the entire spine because it's going to actually work more into the upper and the lower as well as into the abdominals. So what we're going to start with is you want to make sure you're in a nice neutral position. You're going to have your elbow and your wrist nicely in line, and your hip and your knee nicely in line. That's going to take some pressure off of your joints, off of your knees and your elbows, and making sure that you feel comfortable doing the movement. So you want to make sure you keep this nice and stable, and you're going to lift one of your legs up. So as you're doing this, you want to make sure it's nice and neutral. This leg's nice and high. So as you're holding that straight, you're going to bring the opposite shoulder up straight. And you're going to hold that just for a couple seconds, and then you can go down and rest. And then we're going to do the opposite. So you lift at the same time, hold for a few seconds, and bring it down. Good. As you're doing this, you really want to focus on the core, so you want to make sure that you're contracting your abs and keeping everything nice and neutral. The second exercise that we're going to do is called the plank, and we're going to give you 2 different versions. It's a really great exercise to be strengthening your abdominals as well as between your shoulder blades. So the first one is going to be from the knees. It's a little bit of a less intense, so it's a great one to start with. So if you want to kind of get into the plank position on your knees, so feet are up, abs are tight. You want to make sure you're pushing through your shoulders so that this is also working. And you're really just holding this exercise from anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds, depending on how your body's doing. If you find this one easy, you can go to the next level, which is going to be on your toes. And again, you want to make sure your butt's down. A little bit more there. Perfect. Nice and neutral. This is nice and strong. And again, you probably want to move your hands back just a little bit because you want to make sure that your hands are in line with your shoulder so that you're not causing any extra stress there. Okay, you can rest down for me. So the third exercise we're going to show you is called the partial curl up. What you do is you have one knee up and one knee straight. That takes a lot of pressure off of your low back, which is really great. And what we're going to do is you're going to be bringing your shoulders up completely straight. So there's no actual curling. It's really a straight action up. I want you to think of a string from your chest pulling straight up because that helps to reduce the curling motion because you're really just coming straight up. And you're going to use your elbows. So you're going to push your elbows into the floor because that's going to make it a little bit easier on you to start. So you're going to push and then come straight up and right back down. And that's all there is to it. It's a really stable exercise. If you find that easy, you can also do the same motion with your hands between, just on your chest, kind of between here, so that you don't have to use your elbows, but that's the more advanced version. So I would definitely make sure you can do this partial curl up at least 20 times with your elbows before you go to the next level, and I will tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. Hi there, so I hope that these exercises have been helpful for you. Weak core is definitely a huge part of the problem, but it's not the only part. The core issue is really dealing with the alignment and the proper movement of the spine. Without the proper alignment and movement of the spine, you can have early degeneration of the discs, some arthritis, lots of other conditions that can be happening. So we really want to make sure that you have this strong core, but you have this proper moving spine. So if you'd like me to check, I'd be happy to check to make sure that your spine is the best way it could possibly be, as well as you can also comment below and you can tell me about your situation and I'd happily help you there as well. Hope to hear from you soon.